Hello guys, welcome back to the Buchanan family. Today I'm doing a sit down video for you guys, and you guys are gonna be like, Paula, that's not where you sit down to do videos. I know, but how good is the light in my kitchen from the window coming in? It's just really good light, so I thought I would just film this video in the kitchen. Kind of random, I know, but hey ho, I don't really mind if you guys don't. So today guys, I am going to be doing a kind of quick little update. I'm going to try and keep it quick, but you know what I'm like, I could talk for hours and hours and hours. I need my own TV show, I need my own show. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you a quick little update on Sky and her tonsil removal, tonsillectomy, whatever we want to call it. I'm doing this as if this is my tonsils, I don't even really know where they are. So if you guys don't know, Sky had her tonsils removed last week. We went to hospital as a day patient and she had those bad boys chopped right out. So if you don't know, again, if you don't know, the kids are in the living room, guys. I did ask them if they could be kind of quiet whilst I film this, but you know what kids are like. And also they're playing guitar. Oh, I hear them going for it. They're playing guitar, so you know, and they're running and jumping, and it's horrible weather here, so I can't even chuck them out in the garden. That would have been my first choice, where to put them whilst I film this. Sky got her tonsils out because she has been having so much tonsillitis, guys. I think that's one of the main reasons people get their tonsils out. I think the other is like breathing issues or something, I'm not totally sure. But Sky has been getting tonsillitis every year, like half a dozen times every year for the past couple of years. Before that, she was super prone to ear infections, and everything's kind of all connected, but she used to get like 5-6 ear infections a year. So it's been a tough couple of years for her. Well, actually, probably since she was about 3, she's really started getting ear infections and tonsillitis. So after so many years of having it for so many times, you can ask to get your tonsils removed. So that is what we done. The doctor, like our own GP, suggested it, and we had a little think about it, and then we were like, yes, go for that. So she went and she got her tonsils removed as a day patient. We didn't vlog it just because it's quite a personal thing, and it's not, Sky was in a lot of distress, like a lot of pain after it. I put in a picture here of her before she went in for surgery. I shared it on, I don't know if I shared these pictures on Instagram stories, I might have, but she was obviously quite happy beforehand, but then after it, she just was in a lot of pain, guys. I got to go with her into the theatre, and I got to stay with her whilst they put her to sleep, and then after that, obviously, I kind of had to leave, and then I was taken back to the ward where there was a couple of other children who were having some other operations. They were getting grommets put in, and one boy was getting his adenoids removed. I don't even know what that is either. One girl had an earring stuck in her ear, and she was getting put to sleep so they could cut the earring out of her ear. So they took me back there, and I was so nervous, and I was waiting for her, and they told me it would be about 45 minutes to an hour, which, like, it seems like a long time, but it was actually, it ended up being longer than that, so I was quite worried. They did tell me not to worry too much if it took longer than that, because apparently they like to let the children come round from the anaesthetic like naturally, if that makes sense, as opposed to like kind of, I don't know how they would do it otherwise. I don't know if they give them medicine to wake them up, I'm not sure. So it was kind of getting on a bit, and then when she came in the room, oh gosh guys, my heart, it was horrible. She screamed for me, and I was like, that's my baby. And the nurse was like, are you alright? I was like, yes, my baby. And I was trying not to cry, because I was like, I didn't want Sky to see me upset, but I was super upset, and I was like trying to keep my tears in. And then they kind of brought her over, and she was in so much pain. It was so sad. She was like wailing in pain, like she wasn't screaming, because obviously like her throat was so sore, and it was so sad to watch. And the nurse said, you know, we've already given her morphine, but I'll go and get her something else. And I was like, yes please. I feel like this is going to be the theme of this video. Yes. So she went and she got her something else, and they gave her that, and then it's probably about 20 minutes, half an hour, she was literally just wailing that whole time. Her whole body was shaking because the anaesthesia was like coming out of her system and stuff. So she got a general anaesthetic, which means like she got put to sleep, and for those 20 minutes, half an hour, it was like murder. It was like torture. I felt so bad for her. And then the medicine kicked in and she went to sleep. So that was good. And she slept for about 2 hours. And when she was sleeping, the doctor that performed the surgery, he came round and he said, and I know I shared this on Instagram, he said that her tonsils were some of the worst tonsils he has ever seen in his life. He said that her tonsils were full of scar tissue, which was from all the previous times she'd had tonsillitis. He said her tonsils were also super big, and he also said when they removed the tonsils that she had an infection between her tonsil and the throat wall, which is known as quinsy or quincies. So he said she was pretty lucky to get her tonsils removed when she did, because apparently what happens if you have that, it's kind of, I think it presents itself a little like tonsillitis, because it's not tonsillitis, it's quincies, which is something else. If you have that and then you go to the doctor and they see it's not tonsillitis, they see it's this thing, and apparently what happens is they take you to hospital, and I think they put you under local anaesthetic and they stick needles in your throat inside your mouth and they suck the infection out of you. So that's horrible. That is terrible. So she was pretty lucky that she got that when she was getting her tonsils removed. So the doctor was able to take her tonsils out and take all that infection out. So she didn't need any medicine or anything like antibiotics. He managed to get it all out, which is horrible, and he said that's why it took a little bit longer, because I was so worried, like, why, where is she? And then after Sky kind of woke up, they tried to get her to eat and she was not happy at all, not happy at all. And I felt so bad for her, and you know, the doctors and the nurse was like, we can't let you leave until you eat, you need to eat something. And in this country now, the kind of advice when you get your tonsils out is to eat scratchy foods, eat rough foods. You can obviously eat soup, eat ice cream, eat all that, but don't just eat that. Apparently the chewing motion is good because it keeps your throat moving. I don't know. And also scratchy foods, this is a bit disgusting, but scratchy foods scratch away all the the rubbish and the gunk that might have built up in your throat, like from the wound where it's healing. So it like takes that away for you, so you're less prone to infection and you're less likely to get a bleed and all that. So the nurse said she can tell what children, when they come back, have not been eaten because they've been bleeding, and you need to go back to hospital if you bleed. But Sky eventually ate something. She ate a pancake, a bowl of cereal and some Pringles, because you know, Pringles are life. And then we got to leave. So after her surgery we got to leave. It was about 6 hours after, and we got to go home, which was great because I thought we were going to have to stay, but they said we could go home. And then we came home and we made Sky up a bed in our room. Thomas brought her mattress in our room and she slept on the mattress in our room for 2 nights. That was mostly my doing because I was pretty worried about her. Like, obviously my kids have never had any operations before and I wasn't really sure like how she was going to be and stuff, so I kind of wanted her close to me. Like, she was a little baby again. I wanted her close to me. And then over the past couple of days, well, a couple of days after that, she was obviously in a lot of pain, and then she kind of got a little bit better, which was good. And then the past couple of days from now, so she had her tonsils out just over a week ago, and the past couple of days she's not been well at all, guys. Not been well at all. She's a lot better today, so I'm a lot happier. But I ended up, I had to take her to the doctor's yesterday. She woke up at 4 in the morning and she was screaming in my room. Like, I woke up and I was like, what's going on? That's enough to scare you if a kid comes into your room and starts wailing, because again, it wasn't like a proper scream. It's a wail because her throat is so sore, so sore. So I phoned the hospital, and the hospital were like, at 4 in the morning, and the hospital were like, unless she's bleeding, there's nothing we can do for her. Take her to your own GP in the morning. So I was like, right, okay, that's fine. So I took her to the GP yesterday. The GP said there's not really much they can do for her. She just has to continue to eat. But they did say that they could give her some other medicine to try and help get her pain under control. And this medicine is called dihydrocodone. I don't know. But apparently it's a pretty strong medicine. So the doctor said not to use it too much because it kind of like, I don't even know what it's called, but it send you like away like loopy, like la la land, like it's not something you really want to be taking all the time. So I was like, right, okay, that's fine, we can maybe just use it mornings when her pain is really sore, because obviously she just woke up and she's not had medicine for, you know, maybe 10 hours or so while she's been sleeping. And also she's not been moving her throat, obviously, because she's sleeping. She's not been eating, she's not been talking, so it's all sore and not swollen, but it's like stiff, you know. Does that make any sense? So I was thinking we could use it then, and we could use it at bed before like she goes to sleep, so maybe she gets some pain relief when she's sleeping. I don't know. But I was like, right, okay, we'll do that. Nope. I shared this on Instagram as well. You guys should follow us on Instagram if you don't. But I was like, right, okay, that's good, we'll go and we'll get that. I couldn't get it at any chemist at all. So apparently there's some sort of supplier issue with it, and no chemist. I phoned maybe about 40 chemists yesterday, couldn't get a hold of it anywhere. So that's kind of rubbish. So I had to phone the doctor back, and I was like, look, I tried to get this medicine, can't get this medicine, can you give me something else? So ended up the doctor phoned the hospital, the ENT ward, and she came back to me and she says there's not really much else we can give her, but I need to swallow. But she says we can increase the medicine that she's on already, we can increase that, and we can also give her like a throat spray. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I had it a minute ago. Maybe I put it away, I don't know. But it's like one of these fancy sprays. It's got like a big long spray nozzle, and you spray it into your throat, into your mouth, and it goes to the back of your throat with this big long nozzle. So she got that. She doesn't think it's helping, but I think increasing her ibuprofen, I think that's helping a little bit. So yeah, that's how she's been. She's a lot better today. I am so thankful. She had a cupcake for her breakfast, because, you know, keeping it real. Why not have a cupcake when you're sick? But she had a cupcake for breakfast. I'm going to go make her some lunch just now. She says she is super hungry, so that's all good signs, guys. That is all good signs. So I'm hoping, as I said, she's a lot perkier, a lot happier today. So I'm hoping that that's her kind of on the road now, if that makes any sense at all. This guy's also going to do her own video for you guys. That'll probably be on the channel next week when she feels a little bit better in herself, because I just wouldn't want to, like, she's not done anything this past week, which has been heaven. We've not left the house. I left the house yesterday after being inside for 1 week. So it was a bit like I'd got cabin fever, but she is feeling a lot better. So I am super grateful that she was able to get her tonsils out. I'm super grateful that she's starting to feel a bit better. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat in my kitchen, channeling my inner Trisha Paytas. I'm not even like standing up. This is me like standing up. I've kind of been like this, hunched over the worktop. Yeah, but I'm channeling my inner Trisha Paytas in the kitchen, filming a vlog, although I'm not sitting on the floor and I'm not crying. And if you don't know who Trisha Paytas is, then that just makes no sense for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Today's comment of the day is going to be here. If you will, if you want to be a comment of the day tomorrow, all you have to do is leave a really good comment in the comment section, and it could be you. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. We've got a regular vlog. We're going to film a vlog right after this for you guys, just a day in the life type video, and I'll see you in that one, guys. Bye.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love.